1, 2, 3. Is it going?
1, 2, 3. It's going.
Welcome everybody.
Ben.
Charlie.
All right.
Yeah, that's what we said, that we'll introduce ourselves.
Yes, so people
in
can have
case
an idea.
Somebody gets very confused. Who is who, right?
Yes.
Okay, it feels different here today. Last time we recorded...
we changed
venue.
Yeah.
Let me find a comfortable seat. So we have some topics for today.
Yes, we do, as always.
It's a beautiful Thursday. Mm-hmm. It's really warm and amazing. So
this episode will come out tomorrow.
Yeah, hopefully.
Oh, Friday.
So my topics will be Magazine Time nominated people to Person of the Year 2023. Another one, a 35-year-old Vietnamese man suffering from severe headaches for 5 months discovered that a pair of chopsticks was lodged inside his skull.
Mm-hmm. Skull.
Yeah. And then France announced plans to create a tobacco-free generation by 2032.
Oh, wow.
France.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
So my topics instead for today, so we're going to explore the new... the uproar, not uproar, but like the excitement behind GTA 6.
Mm-hmm.
And
it's
then gonna talk about this is an old article of a man. Since you got the chopstick one, I got this man was stabbed in the skull with a knife, and he survived many years ago. And then I have like 3 things that centenarians regret, according to longevity researchers.
Pretty cool.
And then we just have a mini topic that is trending a little bit, and it's about dinks. We'll find out later what are dinks.
So as I mentioned before, the word of the year was Riz.
Riz.
It's which means charisma.
It's Zoomer, Gen Z.
Yes, but I never heard somebody saying that
Riz
before.
Have you heard? It's an American thing. Maybe once.
Really?
Yeah, but it's...
First time I heard it was in the podcast when they were talking actually about this word, that it became the word of the year. Yeah.
Riz.
I found an interesting podcast though. It's the title is He Said Ella Dijo. So he said, she said. And it's main characters. It's the guy who is an actor, and he has one of the main roles in The Rookie, the TV show I watched. And he's...
is it the guy, the protagonist? Or?
No, it's like supportive role, but it's all plays in all episodes, so it's like super important, almost as important as the main role. So his name is Eric Winter. In the show, he's Surgeon Bradford, Tim Bradford, correct. And then his wife, so they talk together.
Is he the white guy that trains him at the beginning?
Yes.
That then he gets shot? And they put him out?
I don't know if he gets shot.
Yeah, it's that guy, the training. He has short hair, kind of blondie a little bit, kind of an asshole.
Yes.
At the beginning.
Look,
okay.
This one.
Okay, yeah, I wouldn't expect him to be a podcaster.
Yeah, and he has podcasts with his wife, Rosalind Sanchez. She's Puerto Rican. So she's older than him by like 3-4 years or something. And they just chat about like, relationships, difference in the cultures, and like they touch some topics. So I discovered this. It's fun. Because I like this guy and as an actor.
Yeah.
So they're fun. Yeah. What have you been up to?
Well, not much. It's been
busy time,
the
right?
week just went fast, and I'm really looking forward for Christmas.
Okay.
So let me tell you this. So I work for a school, right? A college to be specific, and they have a culinary program.
Okay. How does it look? Like what they do?
They cook.
Okay.
Cooking.
So just
culinary,
like the student
cooking. Yeah.
I know, but okay.
Yeah.
So they just train to be chefs. Okay.
Exactly.
That makes sense.
And the teacher comes to me and he tells me, "Oh, I need a favor. So today we're gonna do an Italian 5-course meal."
Wow.
And he said, "Don't worry about it. You don't need to pay anything." He said, "I will give you a sheet, a paper, and I will bring you the meals, and you will taste them, and you will rate them on the sheet of paper to see how they
That's
how
cool.
they taste.
That's cool.
And they were pretty good, but few things.
What you didn't like?
So the first one was an arancino.
Arancini?
Mm-hmm. Just one.
That's so good.
So they put it on tomato sauce. I never ate
Tomato
that.
sauce?
I never ate that with tomato sauce.
Yeah.
But the onions were chopped too big, and I wrote that. It was cooked good. The taste was mozzarella inside and
nice.
rice with saffron. Maybe a little bit more saffron would have made a little bit tasty, because the too much tomato sauce would take the taste away from the arancino. Then they brought like ravioli filled with mushrooms with a garlic cream.
Okay.
I did not taste the garlic cream. And one of the ravioli was not cooked. So I wrote all these things, and there's a rating like texture, color, taste, all these things, and you rate them.
That's nice.
Total points are 20. So you put like these points. Then there was raspberry sorbet.
There's a dessert?
Yeah, it's kind of like a kind of something that breaks the taste between one type of meal to the next. It's very good. Yeah,
That's
it was
cool.
raspberry. Crazy.
Wow.
And then ossobuco with polenta.
No idea what it is.
Beautiful. Like there's a bone with meat around. It was pork. And then there was polenta underneath. It's kind of like a puree of how can I say? There is maybe corn cream. You know, I'm not sure what polenta really is made of. But and that one was really good. And then they had what else did they have? Tiramisu in the end. But tiramisu, I was not impressed about tiramisu.
Oh, well. You're very specific about...
Especially because I make it. Yeah. So that's crazy. But it was overall a great experience.
So how many years they had before, like...
They do 2 years.
Okay.
It's a 2-year program.
Nice.
Yeah.
So they're still not like super experienced yet.
No. They're learning.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's cool.
But it's so, it was so nice.
That's awesome.
You just rate them and actually have people from outside come in and eat.
That's cool. Well, it's good for...
It's kind of like they give the full restaurant experience.
Yeah.
And they teach them how to serve the table.
It's win-win.
Yeah.
Like they get to cook for somebody and...
Yeah, but guess what? I mean, they're learning what you already know how to do now because you're a server.
Yeah.
And basically how to take an order, how to sit somebody.
Well, they learn. Oh, okay.
It's it's like
interesting.
The whole experience, and it's cooking as well.
Oh, so nice. That's fun. So I tried the wine, as I told you before.
Yeah.
1989.
1989.
34,
bottle of wine.
34 years old.
34 years old.
Holy shit.
How was it?
That's very interesting. You know that it's old. Like when you see the bottle, it's like the label is starting coming out. It's like you see that this thing is like really old.
How much is worth?
So this particular bottle, I could not find it. There was it's a French from Bordeaux, so price might be.
What's the name?
I forgot the exact name.
Sauvage Bourgogne.
No, but if you can find this, it might be either $1,000, might be $10,000. There is like no.
Well, it depends how many bottles they made that year and how good it was.
That's the problem. Yes,
because scarcity makes it more expensive.
Okay. It was good, but like first thing, if you start opening that, it's like tough to open because the cork might get stuck. So you need to be really careful.
Can the cork disintegrate inside the bottle if you're not careful?
Yeah.
Oh, shite.
Yeah, you need to be like really careful.
That might not be nice, yeah.
No, because then you waste the whole...
Oh. But that's the sommelier does this, does it? Or no? Who does this?
No.
The waiter?
Yeah.
Opens the bottle?
Yeah, always.
Is it true you open the bottle always in front of the people?
Yes.
Oh, man. I guess why? To show there's a new
bottle?
It's
an experience. Like
to show there's a new bottle?
Well, for example, I mean, that was just like the little special thing. But basically every wine somebody order, it should be like it's a bottle. It should be bring to the bottle like the whole thing.
Yeah.
With all labels and like, this little thing on the top. And then it presents you. it also eliminates the risk that you ordered, that they brought the wrong bottle, because it happens. Or then the person can tell you. Then you say, okay, this will be our Sauvignon Blanc 2019 something, right? And they say, oh, no, I mean that one. And then you kind of like can eliminate this risk that something is wrong. And if the person confirms, you can open, and you slowly open, tick, tick. And then you pour a little taste to the person who ordered that. And then he's like, you know, smell, swirl, you know, little oxidation.
What if he doesn't like it? What do you do?
Well,
Like
look, but the thing is, if wine is not broken, there is not something wrong. He ordered that.
Yeah, but what if the person says, I don't like it, bring me another bottle?
Well, but let's say
He has to pay
you go.
He has to pay that.
Usually, I mean, you go to the car dealership, and you are.
Well, if you drive a car, you have some time, a time frame where you can actually bring it back and say, it's not for me. You know, especially here in America.
Yeah, but the thing is that, like,
hey, you want to talk about something?
Yeah.
Between Europe, the difference, and America? The return policy here are like heaven.
Two different words.
Like heaven.
Yeah.
Even if you use something, you have time after a month or 3 weeks. You say, well,
unless it's Christmas,
I don't like
it's 3
it
months
anymore.
then. Yeah.
I don't like it anymore. Is nothing wrong with this? No. If you go to Italy and you buy something at the store,
and you open the box,
well, they give you maybe a warranty for 30 days if you want to bring it back. But no, they don't do that. It's like, okay,
no way.
So you bring a pair of sandals. What's wrong with them? If they don't fit, they will change. Okay. But that's immediately, for example. But if you wait more than a week, you don't have the receipt,
you're done.
Get out of here.
Here, you can just, without receipt.
The receipt. Oh, anything wrong with this?
Yeah, that's
no,
true.
I just don't like them anymore. Oh, okay, don't worry about it. And then they take it and they give you the money back. That is like, wow. I mean, to me, it's insane.
Well, that's why.
I mean, it's nice to a certain extent, but people abuse it. You know what I'm saying?
But I understand why is that. Because the
customer service.
No, I would say like the position of like economical power in the United States is that high. They don't care.
Like we have it so good that we can afford to give a return.
Yeah. I
just want to know how much
they lose.
How much they lose by just returning stuff, Amazon especially. Because guess what? What they do, they might repackage it and sell it to somebody else.
Yeah, but often like they even don't ask you to send it back. Because sometimes like
it depends on.
Do you remember when I was returning the stand because I didn't like it anymore? I wanted the bigger one, so I just packed it. And I wanted to return, so I go through the app, and they said, "Oh, you don't need to send it back."
And they give you the money back.
Yeah.
Oh, that's insane.
I was reading about that, and for some products, for them it makes more sense, and it's less cost when they just let you keep it, than the whole process of bring it back, or like when you order the glassware, and it gets broken, they will not get it. They will not want it back. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I bought creatine capsules, and the label was torn.
Okay.
You know the safety whatever.
What's not
the seal? The seal was open.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and I called Amazon and I say, well, the seal is open. I did not open it. It was just came like that. And they say, yeah, you can discard that, and we'll send you give you a refund. They gave me a refund.
Did you remove it or just use it?
I didn't use it. No, I used it. I used it actually, the pills.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Yeah, but you don't know when they were open, right? But it doesn't matter, right? Open. With creatine, or the gets gross.
I don't know. Unless somebody injected something in it, I'm not sure. But like,
yeah.
I mean, I'm so thrifty in the sense that I grew up with nothing, and so everything for me has a value. Like I cannot throw away food because it's stronger than me. It's something that I cannot do. I cannot throw away food. If I don't eat it, or I save it and I eat it some other time.
Or give it to somebody.
Or give it, yeah.
So I finally came with the idea for the wine that somebody doesn't like. Okay, let's say there is plenty of Sauvignon Blanc, right? From different areas, from different countries, different years. There is also plenty of pizzas, right? Napoletana, this and that. And you go to the restaurant.
Yeah.
And you order pizza. And maybe it's not necessarily your taste. But that's what you order, right?
But if you say that, if you go to Panera Bread, not to shit on Panera, okay? And you say, they give you a salad. And you say, you go there and you tell them I don't like it.
But you ordered that. That's what you ordered.
Yes, they will make you another one.
Well, but
I mean, that's how good it is.
I know, it makes sense.
And there's some people that they might eat the whole thing.
But it means that something was wrong with the salad.
Or no, that they don't like it. Like it's subjective. It's to you. Like that's,
I don't know.
Isn't that bullshit? Sometimes?
It's bullshit, yeah. Like with the wine, that's what you ordered.
I don't know. Yeah,
you signed up for that. That's what you wanted.
I understand this.
You know what I mean?
You're from another place. Like the mentality, the customer is always right.
Yes.
Sometimes it's abused from the customer
exactly
to take advantage of the people that are serving you.
Yes. I mean, if somebody really argues that he doesn't like it, of course we'll just substitute that with something else.
I mean, you don't have to be an ass about about something. You say, "Oh, I'm right. I want my money back." It's like, just be kind.
Yeah. Just then bring some manager or something and just try to figure out the shit, right?
Oh, I was eating once at was it Olive Garden, and I ordered a salmon, and the manager came to me and said, unfortunately, he said, we don't have salmon. If you want to order something else on the menu, I'll take care of it, he said. So he paid for my entree because they didn't have. That was nice. It was a courtesy. It was really nice. But sometimes some people will call the place, the fast food or whatever, to bitch about it just because they want the coupon.
Oh, for sure.
The $15 coupon or a discount or something. You know what I mean?
We had that before.
Taking advantage of it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah. So there was the one time, I think last year, that the guy came one day after with the receipt and he said, I want my money back. I didn't like the dinner.
Well, that's too late, bro.
He got money back though.
Oh my goodness. No.
And they asked him, sir, but did you talk to anybody to like, oh no, I didn't want to bother at that time. Can you imagine that?
He was probably thinking like,
imagine?
I need my money back.
What the fuck? It's just beyond ridiculous.
It's ridiculous. And it takes really courage.
Yeah, people are crazy sometimes.
We say in Italian, faccia tosta.
Faccia tosta.
Means like hard face, you could say. Literally translated, it means that somebody that doesn't know embarrassment or shame.
Oh, yeah. Some people, they don't. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Well, so moving to our first topic.
To our topics. So what you got?
So I was talking about this magazine Time.
Yeah, so who is the Time magazine person of the year?
Well, let me tell you the candidates first. It's basically, if somebody doesn't know, it's annual selection of the individual group of or concept that has had the most influence on the world throughout the year, not necessarily in a good way. So we have candidates: Hollywood strikers, Chinese President Xi Jinping, Taylor Swift, Sam Altman, Trump prosecutors, Vladimir Putin, King Charles III, Jerome Powell, and Barbie. So what was your type for?
So my take on this, who should have it?
Yeah.
It would be, I think I would go for Sam Altman.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, what the hell? The dude just developed AI, ChatGPT. Yeah. I mean, that's something revolutionary.
Yeah.
Like, there is the stepping stone for like a huge advancement in human progress. I mean,
But
robots
yeah,
and technology, AI, and
okay,
everything.
that makes sense.
I mean, I think that's what he did. It's revolutionary. I mean, even if he didn't do it specifically, just him, but maybe a group of people in which he's involved.
But if we talk about the influence, like strictly about that, I would be torn between Barbie and Taylor Swift.
Yeah, come on, Barbie.
Whoa,
I mean, Barbie is a fictional character.
I know, but look how huge bomb they dropped on the world. It was everybody talking about that. That's what I mean by influence. Or Taylor Swift, like how many people she brings. How
usually any major cultural shift in America has consequences abroad.
Mm-hmm.
Culturally,
the whole world just freaked out. Taylor Swift and Barbie.
Pink.
Yeah, the same with Taylor Swift. People were. Can you imagine that somebody's camping for 5 months to be at the concert?
Yeah.
So Taylor Swift became the person of the year.
I don't know though. It's come on now. It's what is it based on? Like, what are the specifics? Like, for what? What contribution? We need to ask a few questions.
Mm-hmm.
What did Taylor Swift bring to the world?
Well, for people who love her.
Last year was Zelensky.
Okay.
What the hell?
So look what they wrote here on Time. Grammy Award-winning artist Taylor Swift has had a major year from reselling her albums with record-setting streams to making one of the most successful concert films in the history. Swift's Eras Tour is also on track to become the highest-grossing global tour of all time.
Yes, but that's to her benefit.
I know.
What is she bringing to the world? Yes, music. Yes, okay.
Well, at certain extent,
she's making record revenue for her concert, and she's dating a football player.
Well, at some point, I agree with you, but I also understand why they chose her.
Why do you think they chose her?
Well, so they talk about influence. So apparently, for some people, she has this powerful influence that she kind of like controlled them, I would say.
Or since she's
all those Swifties.
Yes, since she's she says she didn't want to. She's a little bit political.
Mm-hmm.
She's rooting for the Democrats in the United States, and so she may have a central role in shifting the vote from these young generations, these 18 years olds that can vote for voting for the Democrats, because she has influence, like a lot of influence.
She is crazy influence. I'm not a fan of her.
And let me tell you, so if she gets married and she makes a baby, I don't know how many other people will follow suit, having a baby.
Oh yeah, totally. That's why they chose her.
She will have major influence on birth rates in the United States.
That's why she was.
So yeah, I mean, if she can make higher birth rates in the United States, yeah, go ahead. That's good.
Yeah, and
but like what I mean is like something. What have you done for?
But can you guess who was the guy of the year, 1938?
Was Hitler? Was Stalin and Hitler personalities too?
Stalin was 1939 and 1942.
What the hell? Like, what were they
and
thinking?
Our Putin, he was a person of the year 2007. Isn't it ridiculous? Because they say not necessarily good thing, but like
but I think that
impact on the world.
Just think about it. So think about the mentality, how everything changed. So during those times, the cover of Times, the people that run Times, they were so open-minded that they chose somebody that created a huge uproar and stir and like responsible for millions of deaths throughout Europe with war and devastation. They were so open-minded to choose a foreign leader, a dictator, a fascist, a Nazi, literally a Nazi.
Yeah.
And would you say there's the same thing nowadays? Would they ever do that? I mean,
I think they were afraid.
They chose
They
chose Zelensky last year because
it's like a good way, right?
It was the favorite of
People.
a particular political
So
affiliation.
last year's, it seems like they're choosing the people's favorites. People.
According to the political shifts.
Yes.
Where the country is.
Correct.
Because how in hell can you pick Stalin? What the hell? He's responsible for like tens of millions of deaths.
Well, but that's why they specified that it's not necessarily in a good way.
In a good way, yeah. Like
the impact on the world in any way.
Yeah.
It might be bad, good, or group of people or a certain event.
Yeah, no, I agree on that. It's
You know what I mean?
It's crazy, but this shows you how far the mentality was back then. Like to choose somebody that has created so much
it was
devastation.
almost 100 years ago.
Yeah.
It's crazy, but there was no phones, no AI, nothing
Yeah, it was
like
nothing.
that. That was just different.
Probably many people didn't even know who the Time Person of the Year was because...
Yeah, like most people didn't have access to paper.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
Like now it's all spreaded in the all social media.
Oh,
you
yeah,
just open the phone, you can
like-
type, or you can have your AI headphones or Amazon glasses, and you ask.
like instant communication.
Isn't it crazy? I saw the video today on The Verge. They were showing Carrera glasses, like sunglasses, and they cost $400. And the only one thing is that they have Alexa, so you can ask.
Carrera glasses.
Sunglasses. Do you know the brand, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember they made jeans. Carrera. Jeans.
Really?
Yeah, in Italy. It's Italian.
Oh, okay. Well, so they have many glasses, right? So they showed sunglasses.
Well, Ray-Ban made a Meta.
Yes, those are with cameras though.
Yeah.
They give you more, like they give you opportunity to catch the
to
moments.
record. Yeah.
Most people use them in not a good way, just to sneak on people, right? But the Carrera ones, they cost probably twice more as the Ray-Ban.
The Ray-Ban cost that much too.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Okay.
$400-$500.
Okay, but the Carrera, they have speakers and they have microphones, and basically you can ask Alexa and get an answer. And maybe get some music, but then let's say you working and having those glasses, but then your coworkers will hear that. So it's not a great idea for that.
No. But still technology.
Yeah.
Like improve the human potential. Like you can actually improve your abilities. Like, I mean, this is for mere entertainment. You know what I'm saying? Like music,
I don't hear you well.
Music, video,
Okay, good.
they're for entertainment. But just think about the capabilities to improve the human ability, in the sense like it can help you see farther. Maybe can be
Zoom or
hearing
something.
aid or zooming on something.
I think it will be like
or like they already have these, like search internet and all that kind of stuff. But just think about Neuralink. I was reading the book about the biography of Elon Musk. Man, what a life, that guy.
Really?
Insane. Just took like 3 companies from scratch. And
well, yeah, because he had PayPal, right?
Yeah, but before that, he had Zip 2 or something, and he was with his brother. They sold it. And then
but also
he also invested in something else.
But he also had X back in the day.
Yeah,
his first
X.com. Yeah,
X.com.
Yeah,
that's why he.
And he always had this idea of making a platform where he could have a payment system for the entire world, and PayPal was that idea.
Do you use PayPal?
Rarely, just for eBay, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it was not a bad platform, though.
Yeah, then they sold PayPal to eBay, and he got $225 million.
Well, but then he spent so much money on this Twitter, and then he lost so much money on that.
$44 billion.
And then he lost, like, automatically. That's crazy. But I think he didn't care about the money, so he just, like... I don't know, like,
Well,
it was not a good movement.
so his life is always based on, he said, we need to be in a state of emergency the whole time. If you want to create or make something, we need to have urgency, a constant sense of urgency. Like, instead of having, he always says, like, a 10-year plan, I have to do it in 6 months. Like, he wants to go to Mars. He said, I want to go to Mars before I die. Like, he created
That's crazy.
a space program, SpaceX.
Oh yeah, SpaceX. Yeah.
From nothing. They created everything from zero. And he reinvented electric vehicles. Genius. He bought a solar company to make the tiles from Tesla.
And now the Tesla.
The battery pack, Starlink. The electric
very
vehicle.
innovative ideas. Very.
But the way he thinks, it's out of the world. It's like, I would say he's like an alien, like a supercomputer. He thinks on a different level.
The same with Bill Gates. That's why those people are like
I don't like
super.
Bill Gates that much.
I don't like it. I mean, he's kind of like.
He's like.
He's like a noodles, like. but he's I saw the documentary about him. I mean, he's a very smart guy. So it's not like that he got his success. And
so I read a book about. It's called Outliers, and they told the story about Bill Gates and how he actually became the person he is.
Well, we all use Windows.
Is that
Google.
throughout his life, he was born around a period of time where all people born around that generation during those years, 1950s or something, they all became successful for some reason. And then he was lucky that he went to a school where they had the first computer. And he was lucky that he actually could that he could have access to it.
So I remember the story. They were
so it's like throughout his life, he was put out in conditions to learn so to become successful.
And I remember I was reading that he was set to do the school schedule for the classes. So he put himself with all the pretty girls in one class.
Did he? I cannot picture.
He took an advantage. Well, yeah, we see him as like a classic guy, but look at the power, what he created, the Windows.
Yeah, he has so much money that he gives it away. Like he does
the charity.
Yeah, charity.
Very good.
Different charity
but look,
all over the time.
If you look at Elon Musk, and he still keep going, working every day, so many hours. Would you do that having that much money?
Well, the thing is that he's always done this, even when he didn't have anything. When he was poor as well, he would even say either he goes or nothing, go or bust. It's his mentality to risk. He's wired in a different way that he can take risk on, and for him it's all or nothing. And when he goes in on something, he said we need to get this done in 10 days. Like all the people around him have to come back, and even if they're out of state, everybody has to come back. You have to fly in.
We're doing
you
this.
have to drive. We're gonna work 24/7 on this, and we don't until we fix it and we get it right. And it actually reinvented like the way they built vehicles, because he's been more successful in creating a Tesla by making. Instead of putting together different parts, he make the mold of the vehicle is one piece only. So it's insane.
Well, yeah.
And now with the Cybertruck, it's a genius.
I saw the test.
We need more Elon Musk. That's what I'm trying to say too. And how do you have more Elon Musk? By having more people, by having more babies,
But also educate them.
Educate them. Yeah, absolutely.
It's
yes.
not like, because like now.
I mean, the more people you have, the more geniuses you have a selection, even if they're rare, but you have a higher opportunity.
But I feel like now for the younger people, it's harder to like get like to this level, because they all get those phones and like get pretty lazy at some point.
No, it's that too.
Don't you
but
think that?
No, it's about being generations of being a narcissist. Just thinking about themselves. thinking about consuming,
Mm-hmm.
thinking about vacations, trip,
Comfortable life.
me, my life, me, myself, my feelings, my identity. Everything is centered on them, on yourself, and you don't give a shit about anything else. There is no more this concept about we Americans, we are Americans. There's all these groups broken down and everybody's fucking around trying to do their own thing and being something.
Mm-hmm.
That's where the phenomenon of dinks, where are dinks? Dinks
What
are
is it?
dual income, no kids people. So basically it's a slang phrase for a household in which there are two incomes and no children. They're often targets or marketing efforts for investment products and luxury items because they usually have a higher disposable income. So there's a trend on X that I was looking at. These people, they say like, oh, we're dinks. We don't have to wake up early in the morning. We have no kids, or we can spend money on snacks because we have no kids. I mean, the argument is so stupid that really makes me say, like, would you really spend effort listening to this, and like, you can do whatever you want, you can live your life whatever you prefer, but to me a life spent in self-indulgence and consumerism and narcissism is not really a life well lived. I'm not saying that you got to do whatever I say. No, you can have your own life, live your life whatever you do. But like a life well lived has to be rich with fulfillment. And my opinion is that nothing fulfills your life like having a kid or two.
Also,
It's on a total different level.
even if you look at those people, they will be not existing if not their parents having the kids. So that's
like, think about it. You decide not to have kid. You are the last of your bloodline on this planet.
correct.
Once you will die, there will be nothing of you.
Unless your brother
There will
or
be
sister.
nothing of you. Nobody will remember you. No memories of you other than your friends if they're younger than you. But other than that, your DNA stops there. There's nothing.
Correct.
And then guess what? When you get to 50 years old, to 60 years old, it will be just you and your sorry ass alone in a house with a glass of wine in your hands and 20 cats around you, but no family, no kids. You say, oh yeah, but I'll just go travel, vacation, this and that.
It's not the same though.
There's no amount of money and entertainment and vacation that can really, really like, because solitude is a terrible thing.
You need to be able to sacrifice some.
Or like when you're together in a house and just it's Christmas, the table is full.
Yeah.
And you just like rejoice in the companies.
Or
like,
you get
oh,
older, your kids come.
My kid, my grandchild, my nephew, my this, my that, I mean, the value of family.
Yeah.
That's
I have brother and sister, so.
yeah. And how
It's different, like.
how the value of family, how everybody is so tight. That everybody is together, and
It's a wonderful thing,
just spending a life in self-indulgence. To what extent? How many snacks can you buy at Costco or eat? How many vacations are you gonna take? And is that really happy? Is that really happiness? And
that's very interesting.
And we go back to the same question: does success equal money, or else? What makes you successful? Success to me was that I could change a diaper for my kid when he was a baby. Success to me was that I was a stay-home father from both my kids. And success for me was that I would see them waking up every day and play with them and spend valuable hours with them and taking care of. It was frustrating, was hard as hell. Oh, fuck yeah. Wouldn't I wanted to sleep longer, not be to wake up at night? But it's something that you get that little kid, you just put it on your shoulder, you make it fall asleep. Like, they look at you like you're their world. They rely on you for everything. You're responsible for this thing. It's like, oh my God, it's like I made this. We made this. And it's just think about it, man. It's like this is part of me and part of my partner, my wife, or whatever. It's like this is us. It's the two of us together made this. Isn't this a miracle?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's very good.
It's like it's what your parents say. You
Yeah.
know, your parents made you and twins,
Yeah.
boy and a girl. It's like, what the hell? And you look like, they might look like you or not look like you.
Doesn't matter.
But they could be the same as you are, but have a total, complete different character and be total different human beings, like with their own thoughts and ideas. Like it could be nothing like you.
Yeah, they bring more fun.
Or
It's-
have some traits that you have that they
Yeah.
share with you, but just still be complete different person. people.
Yeah, I think having family, it's a wonderful thing.
So how do you see the DINK movement?
Well, it's stupid. Like, I mean, always like showing off some things. Like
No,
just-
like being devoid of responsibilities. How do you see this?
Well, I would say if you do this, just keep it for
I mean, you
yourself.
do you, yeah.
Yeah, just live your life, but you don't need to show off everything.
But once you show, that's the other thing. Once you post it public, be mindful that people will talk about it and shit on you because
Yeah,
you
for
post it
sure.
on the public.
I would say if people decide to do that, they shouldn't be like talking about that. Oh, I'm doing this. I have done much because I don't have kids. Just live your life, do whatever you
No,
want.
I understand there's people that want kids but cannot have kids. You know, so it's a different story.
Sure, but there are methods too.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, but I would say like it's just stupid for me because I
Well, also in another context, though, if you're single and you're still in the dating, it's not like you have to throw yourself out there to find someone that you don't love or eventually
That's the thing.
somebody you don't
You need
like.
to have
you have your
you need to have the person that you feel connection with. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Take it slow.
No, somebody you can rely on. That's the thing. Somebody that's going to be there. Somebody is going to take on the responsibility of caring for you and for a child.
Yeah, you need to get to know this person and like make sure that you can rely.
Yeah.
Like in the future, if you ask me if I want to have family and kids, I will tell yes.
Do you
but
have kids?
yeah, but I'm not gonna tell you when it's gonna happen.
What age would you have kids?
Probably like between 35 and 40.
What the hell? That's late, man.
Between 30 and 40. No, for sure not in 20s, I guess.
Why not?
Well, I don't know. I'm young yet, you know. When was your first kid?
28.
Yeah, almost 30.
28 and 32?
Yeah.
31? Yeah.
Wait, so my dad got me when he was 31, and then he got two others when he was 36.
So my mom had my sister when she was 18 or 19. Just think about it.
Yeah, but look, some people.
It was back then. It was crazy.
Yeah, but some people.
And me around 22.
But I know some people who got their kids in being 45, almost 50. So it's like, it might happen. You don't
Yeah.
know. Of course, you have less energy to do that if you're older. But I would say there is no like specific age for everybody's different.
Unless you can pay for a nanny, I think.
Yeah, but like
You know?
there's no like everybody's different. Like maybe for your first kid it's 28 and it was perfect for you, but maybe for me it will be 35, maybe something. Maybe other person will be 21 because they're so mature and they already got married when they were 18.
My
you know?
my thing is, if you, I don't know, I was this person that would have thought like, oh, if we plan it, it's gonna be, I have to be ready. Everything is to be perfect. Everything is to be aligned. I was not ready. I just went along with it.
You will never be ready.
Yes.
You will never be ready.
Never be ready.
No, there's
So
no.
if you're waiting for the right moment to do something, folks, don't wait. The right moment is now.
Yeah.
And if you say you're going to do it tomorrow, you lost a chance to
It's
do it
procrastinating.
today. I mean, do it responsibly to the best of your ability, but don't put stuff on hold.
Yeah, but we shouldn't judge people like, of course, this is stupid, but if somebody,
But that comes down to risk. Same
yeah,
thing.
totally. But everybody has different moment for that. So I would say, if they have good approach, I respect, and
Yeah.
just they do.
So you know the latest frenzy of these last couple of days?
What is that?
It's Grand Theft Auto 6.
Oh yeah, yeah. I mean,
Oh man! So
it's a crazy news.
I have two articles here. One
They
for
they also put the trailer before expected because
Yeah.
people revealed that.
yeah, I'm gonna say this.
Yeah.
So what happened is that I want to give you some context first to our audience that doesn't know what GTA 5 is. So I found an article on Sky News from 2013. And so Rockstar is one of the video game industry's most celebrated studios, famous for Grand Theft Auto, Red Dead Redemption, and other huge franchises. A few other developers.
Yeah, they had the LA Noire.
Yeah, command the same hype. So the fastest entertainment product in history to make $1 billion and the most profitable ever made, GTA 5 has since sold an astonishing 185 million copies and earned the publisher Take-Two a reported $8 billion in revenue. So this game made so much, and GTA has always offered vast recreations of US metropolis for players to explore, from sun-soaked Vice City, Miami, to skyscrapers in Liberty City, New York, and yet developer Rockstar still managed to churn out a new game every couple of years. So the gap between GTA 5 and its sequel, which the studio only acknowledged it was working on last year. So this article is for 2013.
Mm-hmm. It was a big
is
day too.
comfortably the longest in franchise's history. So let's go to today. A decade, this is Washington Post, a decade of anticipation culminated Monday evening with the announcement of Grand Theft Auto 6, the sequel to a video game once called the most lucrative single entertainment media product ever. So it says here that they released the highly anticipated first trailer for the game, and it leaked on social media sites.
Mm-hmm.
So the trailer was originally scheduled to show on the morning of December 5th. So in a 1.5-minute trailer, developer Rockstar Games gave a glimpse into the life of Vice City, the fictionalized version of Miami in a series that has lampooned in the peculiarities of modern American civilization.
Mm-hmm.
So the game is scheduled to release sometime in 2025.
Correct. Will be probably November.
So it's been 10 years since Grand Theft Auto 5 set sales record, as it earned 815.7 million in a single day. In a single day. Wow. And it was like so the highest revenue generated by the entertainment product in 24 hours, according to Guinness World Records. In 3 days, it became the fastest video game to gross 1 billion.
And guess what? 2025 will be probably triple that.
Oh, I'm pretty sure it will be more.
Oh, for sure.
With more than 190 million copies sold, Grand Theft Auto 5 is the second best-selling video games at the time after Minecraft.
Oh, wow. People are buying Minecraft now.
Yeah.
Yeah, because back in the day, there was like,
But
I
they
think it
say
was free.
it continued to earn billions of dollars after the release thanks to GTA Online.
Online, correct. Because people are spending so much money
A
there.
living online facsimile version of South California that millions of people called their second home and playground. Yeah, wow, that's insane.
So look at this. First GTA, 1997. 2 years later.
So you said you've been an avid player of this series, correct?
Yes, but let me tell you this. 97, then.
I just go pee first.
Okay.
You can go
no,
ahead.
I want to tell you that, so
Okay.
you go pee. But what I'm gonna say, it's how crazy long we've been waiting for that. It's been 2013, and it will be 2025. So 12 years. That's a lot. Like when you compare it to FIFA, which is going every year, it's like, I'm sure this product will be crazy good. I mean, will be probably the technology, everything it needs to be it needs to be top notch. So I'm waiting like to see what it's gonna show, because even if you look like at GTA 5, it was so long time ago, but if you even play now, it's still great game. So, sir, are you back?
I am
Okay.
ready to rock and roll.
So look,
Okay, so what,
okay,
1997?
97 first game, right?
Yeah.
2 years later, 99 game number 2.
So
GTA 2.
97, then?
Then 99, 2
99,
years later.
2 years.
Then 2 years break, and then GTA 3. That was the first one I played. Then 1 year after, 2002, was the Vice City, GTA Vice City in Miami. And then you have San Andreas, was 2 years after Vice City, so that was 2004. Then 4 years break, and in 2008 we got GTA 4. And then you have 5 years break, and we got GTA 5. And then 12 years.
That's a long time.
Yeah.
I mean, this really means that they're really taking their sweet time fixing all those
But
bugs.
also, they got so much money.
Those bugs in the game.
I was reading the story why it took so long. Why? Because GTA Online started generating them so much freaking money that it was more, it would make more sense for them to focus on improving that and just keep focusing on that than bring a new game. So they were making so much crazy money. I didn't really play the GTA Online.
What is the GTA Online? How does that work?
It's like I watched some gameplays back in the day. Basically, everything is going on in this little world of GTA, but people come and they do shit. Like with other players.
Oh, there's other players.
Correct.
Would it be like Fortnite then?
Kind of, but it's more like real life in the game. You know what I mean?
Like Sims.
Yeah, but you have this world in
Open world.
And you can rob the bank, you can drive the cars, you can shoot and do like other stuff. I don't know how exactly it works. I never played it, but yes, it's this thing.
You know, I played that game a few
one?
times. It's addictive. Yeah, one of maybe 4 or 5, but few times. Never owned it. There was another game called Saints Row or something.
Oh, yeah,
that
yeah.
followed the same line.
Yeah.
I don't remember the developer.
Valve, I guess.
I have no idea. But GTA was addicting because it gives you the freedom, like, of open world. That was the thing for me. And basically with this character, you can just do whatever you want. You can even fly, find a plane.
Yeah.
So that was the best. You could do missions inside too. Yeah.
Well, the first one I played was GTA 3. I think I played this when I was like 9 years old.
Wow. Yeah, right. Nice example for growing up.
Oh my
right?
God, when my parents discovered that, I got yelled. And then I remember when my friend, I was like 10.
That's not in line with our Catholic beliefs.
Yeah, right? So I played GTA 3, Vice City then some, with my brother. We were playing with my older cousin. Not like brother. So we were playing San Andreas a lot. And then we were just like sitting when I was going to their house. So I was just
I think it will break more records when that game comes out.
Yeah,
because lots of people will buy it. And
for sure.
the expectations will be so high.
Yeah, so and then I played GTA 4, so almost all the series without 1 and 2. I mean, I opened 1 and 2, but they were like, I remember the first one was like from not like 3D, that was 2D, like from the top. You look from the top, so that was not my style.
I don't like first person though. I like to see the character in the front running.
Oh yeah, but I'm talking about, it was like, how to explain that? It was not like that you're in the live, but there's like a little map and you look from the top.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like really old style, like MMORPG
Yeah.
style. So yeah, but that's probably like the best game series ever. I would say like the most powerful, the best everything. You know, the detail.
Well, you can say there is also a representation of the culture,
Mm-hmm.
especially the new one. If you watch the trailer, there's so
Yeah.
much. I don't think it's suitable for kids though, for little kids.
No, that's
Come
why
on now.
they do 18 plus.
Yeah, it is 18 plus.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah.
It is because there
Well,
is.
how many kids
I
under
know.
18
I
would
know.
play it?
Well,
That's
I did.
insane, you know. Yeah. So what's stopping you?
But honestly, that's
It's not like you go to GameStop and you buy the game and the guy there asks you like, "Oh, I need to see your ID before I can sell you this game." That doesn't work like that.
they don't do that. I don't know. Who
you
who
think-
buys games in the GameStop anymore? I think everything
Or-
is online.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah, even that. Yeah.
Yeah, but I have like interesting observation on myself, like back in the day, like with my cousin, brother, or like how you want to call it. We were always calling brother, even cousins, brother. But we were playing like a lot when especially when I was going there for vacation to my grandma's house. We were spending the whole vacation there, and like every day playing some games and go out, play some soccer, you know. That was super fun. But that time I was pretty addicted to like I loved that.
Oh, it is highly addictive,
But look.
man. Yeah.
But then when I got a little bit older, I cannot play anymore like that. You know?
Are you sure about that?
Unless I have the crew and like we will sit like do the tournament of FIFA something. It will get me engaged. But if I would play alone, no, I cannot. I cannot get like focus on that long, you know? I get bored, you know?
So I used to be I used to have a PlayStation 4
Mm-hmm.
and I used to be a big fan of Assassin's Creed.
Oh.
And I played all of them until the game after Rogue. No, Rogue. Yes, that's because there's Black Flag and Rogue. The best ones were the second where Ezio Auditore was there because he was an Italian.
Uh-huh.
The guy was in Florence.
Oh.
And it was fantastic. Then Assassin's Creed 3 was the best in America. It was insane, beautiful. And then I used to love, of course, Pro Evolution Soccer that doesn't
Oh, you did
exist
like
anymore.
it?
PES that doesn't exist anymore.
Oh, they used to have Champions League though.
They used to. And then fighting games, especially Tekken. All the Tekken 5.
But
Tekken
also
7.
the UFC game, it was nice, or WWE.
No, I never played
Oh,
that one.
They were nice.
Yeah, so when I moved in a studio apartment. What happened? It happened that I kept the game. I packed everything, and the game was the PS5 was in the box. The games were there too. I put the box under the bed, and I did not open it or hook it up because I said if I hook this up, it's over. That's the thing, and it stayed under the bed until one day I decided to sell it.
Okay.
I went to a pawn shop and I sold it. I sold the whole collection of Assassin's Creed. I felt a little bit, oh my God, a little bit
Because
in pain, but like,
not everybody is able to like have control over that, right?
yeah. So
You know what I mean?
I just said that's enough. That's it. And
Because like even on my computer, I still have so many games collected through the years on my Steam account. Oh my God. All the GTA 4, 5, they're all over there, all the Battlefields. But if I try to play it once in a while, it's no, I can't. Unless it's
Yeah.
like, I remember in the high school we had,
another game that is very nice that makes you think, Civilizations,
Okay.
computer game.
I've heard
Where you can
about that.
actually
Never played it,
start
though.
from scratch
Yeah, there's,
and go
I mean,
through history.
plenty of the games they can, you know. But I'm telling that in high school we were playing with other people Counter-Strike. So we had like, basically we have teams 5 versus 5. So we were like literally collecting people and having like games 5 versus 5 and many teams. And like, there was kind of like a real tournament between all the people you know. So that was like super exciting and you were looking forward to that, you know.
I remember with my cousins. Oh my goodness. we used to have Prevolution soccer. So it was my cousin, his brother, my friend, two friends from school. We were in their room on a Saturday night doing a tournament and playing until freaking late. Oh
Yeah.
my God.
I mean, man,
crazy.
in my grandma's house, my cousin, we were like, he was always having this computer hooked up, and I was just sitting next to him, and we were playing all the Need for Speeds, all the GT, everything. Everything.
You got to do
Those-
your homework. Oh,
Yeah.
man. All right, let's move on before we just make people bored with our
Yeah.
gaming stories. It's a phase. Gaming, it's a phase for some.
Well, I would say it's such a beautiful thing.
It is.
But you need to have control over that.
Well, like
You need to have control over everything.
I mean, hey, eating chocolate is a beautiful thing too. But if I eat too much chocolate, I get fat,
Yes.
and I get.
That's why I say
If you play too much, that you forget to eat or go to the bathroom,
if you drink too much,
you're
if
gonna
you
die.
eat too
Yeah,
much,
everything you could measure.
you need to have your
Even-
balance and
Even
control.
too much of a good thing is bad. You know.
Control over
Yeah,
that.
balance.
Balance, yeah.
So what else do you have?
So I have this Vietnamese guy, a 35-year-old Vietnamese man suffering from severe headaches for 5 months, discovered that a pair of chopsticks was lodged inside his skull.
Come on. How do you not notice?
Huh? I don't know. Wait. So doctors diagnosed him with a rare, potentially fatal neurological condition after a CT scan revealed the chopstick has penetrated his brain through his nose. But look, initially surprised, he reportedly recalled the chopstick entering his skull during a fight, months earlier. Yeah.
Okay.
So he kind of knew about that, but he didn't realize.
Okay,
apparently.
he was probably too ashamed to say, "Hey, somebody."
Yeah, and then surgeons successfully removed the chopstick, stabilizing his condition. But look, crazy. Like, it's just...
From his nose.
Yeah. What do you think about that?
Can you post that picture on the video?
Yeah,
so
I
people
think
can
so.
See it?
Yeah.
Okay, that's good. I think that is stupid and insane. It's like, dude, don't you? Why don't you go to the hospital when somebody just pushed a couple of sticks down your
Yeah.
nose and they went through your brain? What the hell, man?
It's just...
How can you live after how long?
No, but look. Like, literally, through the nose, like, goes over there
Oh
for
my
5
goodness.
months.
That's so stupid.
Isn't
Yuck.
it the craziest thing you've seen this week?
Fuck, man. Yeah, no, this is the other thing that I've seen this
Yeah.
week is this article here. So this one is from 1999. It's a similar case, but it's crazy too. So this was Tampa Bay Times. The title is "Man Stabbed in Skull Savors a New Life." So published November 23rd, 1999, but updated September 2005. So still like years and years ago. The X-rays tell the story. They show an 8-inch serrated blade lodged in Michael's Hill's skull. The sharp tip deep into his brain. When Hill was wheeled into a trauma unit at a Jacksonville hospital, doctors thought that there was no way the 44-year-old man could survive. Hill beat the odds and is recovering 19 months later from his injury. Still, he has trouble controlling his emotions, he's unable to work, and has a short-term memory loss. In April 1998, he was visiting his sister in Jacksonville Northside when he answered a knock at the door. The neighbor plunged the knife into his skull. What the hell? A stunned Hill, visiting from across town, first thought he had been hit with a fist. Dude, there's a difference between a fist and a serrated knife down your skull.
Jesus.
He remained conscious, and his blood splattered on the sofa, coffee table, and walls and rug. At one point, he remembers a paramedic telling police he wouldn't make it. Oh my God. And because of the knife size and the location, they thought that he could die.
I mean,
Despite the depth of the wound and the knife's serrated edge, surgeons were able to pull it out without severing any major blood vessels. A week later, he walked out of the hospital and into the Guinness Book of World Records for having the largest foreign object successfully removed from a human brain. So the guy that stabbed him, he was convicted on assault with a deadly weapon and sentenced to a year. 1 year. It's like, dude.
nothing.
That's crazy. And they think that the guy that stabbed him, they thought that there was his sister's husband. Because the guy argued with that person. So somebody opens the door and you just stab him with a knife. It's crazy. And this guy says that the stabbing changed him physically and spiritually. Oh, physically? Fuck yeah. I didn't know the true meaning of living until this happened to me, he said. I feel if God wanted me, he would have taken me that night. But he wanted me to do something else.
Wow.
That's crazy. He says that he can get his brain to make the left leg and arm work. But once I take my medicine, do my therapy, and pray, I'm in good shape for the day. He takes medications for pain, to control brain seizures, to calm his nerves. Oh my God. Wow.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah, no, that's insane. Wow, human nature. That means how many stories? 1 inch more on this side, 1 millimeter more on this side. People could have been paralyzed or dead or...
No, but
or
I
anything.
still cannot comprehend, you have something in your nose, you feel like it's going. Can you imagine?
Yeah, that's crazy.
It's beyond crazy for me.
That's insane.
Yeah, that's ridiculous. So
Because usually when you have a foreign object in your body,
You
your
feel
body
it.
your body rejects it by creating an infection around the area.
No,
But
but
that's-
even if the way, if you move, do something here,
You feel it all
you
the time.
feel it. Oh, that's
crazy. My son once put a black-eyed pea in his ear when he was little.
Uh-huh.
He was less than 2. He took this pea, just stuck into his ear, and I say, shit. He was not an easy kid. He was crazy all over the place, climbing places, shitting all over the place. Crazy stories.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll bring it to the doctor. She said, I'll try to pull that out, but I don't know if I can. If I can't, you need to go to an ear doctor. Luckily, she took a little thing and she was able to nudge it in. No, it was visible. To nudge it in and push it out until he did take it out. Yeah, crazy.
ridiculous.
I put stuff in my ears too when I was little.
Whoa.
I didn't know better, man. So that's crazy. So I had this so you had.
And
these,
you're surprised that your son did
well,
it?
yeah.
Ah.
So I had this little. Do you know the chips in Europe? Sometimes in Italy, they have a surprise inside, like a little toy.
Oh, yeah.
And they had that sticky hand, the long string with the sticky material or something that you can stick it all over the place.
Okay.
So I took a piece of that and I was putting it inside my ear and pulling it out. Inside my ear and pulling it out. Inside my ear. I cannot pull it out. And then I said, oh, whatever. And then I went on with my day. And then it took some time. Once I went to visit my mom, she was cleaning my ears. And she said, what is this blue thing inside your ears? And then she pulled it out and it was like, how long did you have this thing? I said, oh, that's why I couldn't hear. I was little. Oh, man.
That's good.
Hey, by the way, our audience, do you guys enjoy our episode of Haircut Talk? That was insane.
Oh, they got... Have you seen? It got
97 views or something?
Yeah, one of the best views.
Wow, that's crazy.
I'm looking forward the FIFA.
The FIFA talk. That's
Yeah.
going to be nice.
It'll be
So, we were...
Yeah.
So he says, I need a haircut. I say, yeah, okay. Because this is the third haircut?
Yes, I think so.
Okay. So one day I told him, I said, hey, you don't need to go and spend a lot of money to get haircuts. I mean, I do it my own. I can do it for you.
Yeah.
I mean, what could go wrong? And this time he has to said, "You're coming to the house anyways." I said, "Why don't we record?"
No, because I offered that we can also record the podcast.
We can also record the podcast, but I said no, it's too early. I said, but we can do something else. So just brought the camera. Lighting, it's a little bit iffy because it's kind of dark.
It's okay. It's okay.
And we just set up, and it just.
You know,
I mean, I was not really focused in the conversation though, because I would say yes all the time because I was agreeing with you, but I really was not thinking about what was I saying because I was focused more.
Oh, but I was talking more that day.
You were talking more, yeah.
Yeah, but for the next podcast, if you're doing over there, you know, we should the light over the table. It's giving very nice light. If the curtain is closed, so next time we want to make sure that there's no natural light coming to like break it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
We'll be good. We'll be good. I mean, it doesn't matter at the end. Like it's
no, but it was something different. I don't know if anybody had ever the talks. Oh, and then the short.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and the same. I was trying to search for people who play. If there's two guys playing FIFA and talking, there is not really.
Man, it would be nice then, original.
Yeah. Well,
and then
it's our idea.
Prior to doing this podcast, we recorded another episode for another video for the band Impact.
Correct.
And you guys go and check that out if you like. The band Impact is our other channel. So. Yeah. And what was I saying? Damn, I forgot.
Podcast.
So yeah.
FIFA talks.
So what was I saying? Like we need to make a shorts at the band Impact too because it's been a while that we haven't.
Yeah, we should make something.
We haven't made anything, even to post it on the other Instagram and stuff. So he's the social media manager. He's the video editor. Like he does all these things, and sometimes it's crazy. And
because sometimes it's just like too many things to like.
To worry about.
Yeah. And like make sure that it's published there, scheduled there, the thumbnail, description.
Yeah.
Short here.
The thumbnail for that one
yeah.
too.
Or yeah.
We need to do the thumbnail for that too. Yeah.
The shorts with podcasts, I like doing them, but you need to like read the whole thing to like make sure that you know what I mean?
Well, it has to make sense.
Because I have different way to do that.
Yeah, because I found, for what we found from our channel, we got most of our subscribers from the shorts, So that's the...
Yeah, so if I see that like the shorts get on the podcast channel gets more, so it gives me more like energy to like sit and crunch the shorts for that one,
Mm-hmm. Because some of them go viral for some reason.
Yeah, like 3,000 views. Like for some reason, I don't know. But also I have the method that first I put the video and I script it and then I read it. I don't listen to that. I read it.
If it makes sense.
So I can read like multiple times the like line and see if it makes sense and then cut certain words to do it like smaller size. Like sometimes you have a story and your story takes 4 minutes. So if I want to make sure it's under 1 minute, I have to get this whole text and okay, this not necessarily needed, so I cut this and then okay.
Yeah, there's a lot of analysis behind. It's crazy.
So that's why next time maybe you can, if I send you the episode, you first let me know if there's certain shorts you really want to, because if I already done them, it's just like messing my whole rhythm. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because sometimes like I think about that this will be interesting, this story, but then you have totally different story, which I thought might be not interested because we like automatically have different approach to things. Like it's normal. Like some things for you are more interesting when some things are more interesting for me, and it's just normal because everybody's different. So you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, it's fun. It's fun.
Diversity.
Differences.
Diversity. So what else do you have for your stories?
Well, I have one more.
One
will
more.
be very
One more story.
very interesting. France to ban smoking on all beaches.
Friends, not Friends.
Did I said France?
I thought you were talking about Friends, the TV show of many years ago.
No, France is
France,
trying.
La France.
Yeah, it's trying.
Viva la révolution.
Well, if you see France, what do you see?
Viva la révolution.
You see people wearing like those fancy coats, smoking their cigarettes,
Those little,
having
those long things.
yeah, having the
Fancy.
croissant, coffee,
Le croissant.
sitting looking at the river,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And then Macron promised to create the first tobacco-free generation by 2032.
Wow, that's bad news for the tobacco industry. Can you believe it?
Yeah, from now on, no smoking areas will be the norm, said the health minister, Aurélien Rousseau. There are already 7,000 tobacco-free areas in France, including Nice on the French Riviera, which was the first to establish a cigarette-free beach in 2012 with the approval of France's League Against Cancer. And then taxes on cigarettes will be increased, with a pack of 20 now priced at about 11 euros, rising to 12 euros in 25, and then 13 euros in the following year. So the government also wants to ban puffs, single-use disposable e-cigarettes that Rousseau said were popular among young people, but which had a heavy impact on health and the environment. After smoking was banned in French bars and restaurants in 2008, later in Britain, Spain, or Italy, polls showed widespread approval by the French public. Tobacco still causes 75,000 avoidable deaths in France each year, and police are facing what the government has called an explosion in contraband cigarettes. So that's...
Wow. So my thing is, whenever they throw environment inside, it's like, okay, come on now, get out of here. Environment. It's crazy.
But it's interesting that France,
So, yeah, I mean, it's
the country of...
But listen, how many people smoke in China? How many people smoke in Italy? I mean, it's population smoke like crazy.
Well, all European countries do.
But I understand making more expensive. If somebody's addicted, they will smoke. But I know people that used to smoke cigarettes. Like my sister, she used to smoke cigarettes. She changed to e-cigarettes.
Well, but they're also cost...
Because they can go longer with that thing. I don't know.
Okay, I see that they can go longer and there is no like this smoke smell, but still like it affects your body.
It does. Yeah, it affects your health. But if you want to ban cigarettes, it's like whenever, I'm not saying like, leave it to the people.
Like the same with the marijuana, right?
Yeah.
Just let people do their choices.
Leave it to the people. Just make sure you inform them that if you do this, there's going to be consequences for your health, lung cancer and throat cancer and all the skin and all those problems that you have when you smoke for the longest time. But if you start doing this, you say, oh, we need to tax soda because obesity is a problem.
Yeah.
Or we need to close the aisles at Walmart for the snacks.
Yeah, that's stupid. I mean, if somebody loves Coke, just let them drink it.
Processed foods.
Yeah, but...
leave it to people. My thing is, you need to have in place, like... create awareness.
Educate people.
Educate people in a way. Tell them. Say, hey, but even if you educate them, I mean, how much awareness we have now about eating a healthy diet and exercise, and still a bunch of people don't do it. Like, America is an obese country. Like, heart attack is the first cause of death, followed by high blood pressure, diabetes, Alzheimer's. I mean, all of these things. I'm not saying that all of them are avoidable 100%. Some of them are related to genetic factors, and I understand that. But lifestyle has a huge influence on it.
Yeah, I mean, I started educating more about that, listening to some channels. Uh, yes, like Bobby, he talks about the healthy food, and I think it gave me like lots of good knowledge and like changed my mind. You
Well,
can,
the other thing, when you're young, you can eat whatever you like and not gain weight.
well, yeah, I used to eat
You
like
know?
lots of sugar and like stuff, but here, like, you cannot even find anything with sugar in my place because I just ditched it, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I'm craving snack, I'll just buy either pistachios to like, you know, have something to like because I'm craving, or I found out really nice chips made with just avocado oil and
Well,
salt.
the problem, we've seen it a couple of episodes ago. We talked about ultra processed foods.
Mhm.
So whenever you go to the supermarket, the aisles in the middle of the store, those are the worst. The aisles around the store, those are the good ones. The fruits, the meat, the cheese, the milk, those around. All the aisles in the middle have all the crap.
Well, but this is your responsibility to. It's you making the call. What are you buying?
Well, many people would say it's too expensive to buy organic. It doesn't have to be organic. It's too expensive to buy unprocessed foods, whole foods, because...
Well, but how about you don't buy those shitty foods and just spend this
But
money?
first of all, many people don't know, are completely unaware that eating out every day is going to mess you up in the long run.
Mm-hmm.
It's not 1 cup of ice cream once a week that does it. It's 1 cup of ice cream every night, or 1 pint of ice cream every night that does it. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, it takes time. It takes, like, what I say is, like, your body is the only place you're going to live. If you don't take care of it, you're going to die.
Mm-hmm.
So keep your body in order.
I mean, I would say it's everybody's call. Like, you do you, right? But can you imagine?
But we cannot go around and have, like, when society nowadays, the culture says that obesity is fine, that obesity is beautiful. We cannot make people feel good, even if it's their choice.
I don't know.
We're not loving these people by telling them that they're beautiful. Yeah, you can be fat and beautiful, it's your choice, but you're gonna die faster than somebody that is thin.
Maybe that's what they want.
And they say that, being fat is genetic, or is... No, being fat is totally in your control. Try to eat less.
Yeah, but...
I mean, maybe I'm too harsh, but I really get harsh because it's my background a little bit. And it's like, my mentality is, I'll do it or die. And it's not the same for everybody. Because I either go 100 or 0. So that's my two things. But think about it. If you start telling people that healthy is okay, fat is okay, what kind of message are you gonna give out?
Yeah.
Just because you don't want to hurt somebody's feelings. Yeah, we gotta be sensitive
crazy.
and all of that. But we also gotta be aware to tell the truth. That science, we have data on this showing that, obesity is a big problem,
Yeah. I just wouldn't agree with this financial part.
That is expensive to buy healthy foods.
Well, if you follow those guys, you can really like, especially that like after Whole Foods got bought by Amazon, there is so many discounts. Just follow Bobby. He will make the video and show you like this on the discount. You can like literally find so many things. Or like if you're spending money on junk food, ice cream, this and that, don't buy it. Go and buy pistachios, cashews.
But that's the
you know
thing,
what I mean?
But we go back to that thing of like unlimited self-indulgence.
Yeah, people are buying the ice cream to like...
Unlimited rewards. It's not just going to me, it was like, it feels like years ago, eating out was a reward, was something rare, was something that I would rejoice in once a week or once a month or once every 2 weeks. It was a rare occurrence, go eating out. Nowadays, for some reason, yeah, we have achieved more wealth,
More rewards.
and people think that it's fine to just
Yeah, but
go
like,
and-
look, some people are like, okay, I'm not going to spend extra $3 per pound on this better chicken. And then they go and they buy Coca-Cola, they buy a cup of ice cream, they buy chips with all the palm oils, buy Nutella. So, like,
Yeah, but think about it.
Specify.
So why wealthy people are healthy and slim and exercise and eat well?
they're smart,
Or
educated.
they're just smart and educated, you think?
What else?
Well, can somebody that has a lower income be smart and educated?
Yeah.
Nowadays, there is no excuse. There's YouTube resources
Yeah,
everywhere.
it's free. YouTube is free. I mean, what's the point? Like, look, if you're buying ice cream, I mentioned to you before that there is Aldi ice cream without sugar, right?
Yeah, but there's always ice cream. It's always ice cream. It doesn't matter.
No, but like, it's like it contains so much better ingredients if you're craving once in a while, right? And I look up.
But once in a while is not something that many people understand.
Yeah.
Many say, I want it now. I don't want just one, I want two.
No, but look, it's twice cheaper than like the Talenti or something. It costs like $4 per this package. And I look up in Whole Foods, in Costco, in Target. Nobody has ice cream without sugar. Every single ice cream contains sugar. Can you imagine?
All of
There is
them.
one.
But if it doesn't
Only.
contain sugar, what does it contain?
Well, so they do either the stevia leaf or erythritol. So depending on the,
Yeah.
there are alternatives. It's for sure better to use stevia than just raw cane sugar. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
Do you have another article?
I don't.
You don't? Oh, I have one last one. This is really insightful, folks. So this will make you think. And everybody will make you think. 3 things centenarians regret according to longevity researchers who talk to the world's oldest people every day. 2 longevity researchers who talk to supercentenarians as part of their day job have shared the most common regrets that the world's oldest people have. Ben Myers and Fabrizio Villatoro work for LongeviQuest, an organization that verifies the ages of supercentenarians from people who live from age 110 and older. 110 is a long fucking time.
Oh my God.
So they say that most centenarians that have spoken have had very hard lives, and many of them experienced the huge events during the 1900s, such as war, the Great Depression, and decolonization. Despite this, he said they mostly had pretty human regrets that most people share. And they say that this 102-year-old Janet Gibbs previously told Business Insider a positive mental attitude is thought to be the key to longevity. And centenarians tend to be people who try not to stress too much and don't let regrets get them down. So one of the regrets is not spending more time with family was a typical regret with centenarians. Others had regrets about life's hardship or world's events interrupting the stability and their ability to have more children. See, have more children is a regret. And then Juan Vicente Perez Mora from Venezuela, the oldest validated person at age 114, wished he had worked less. Mora did hard physical labor on his family's farm from dawn till dusk for his entire working life, starting from when he was 13 or 14 years old. Mora's family has spoken about his regrets that he wasn't able to try a different career, which would have enabled him to enjoy more time with his family. It's not just centenarians who wish they prioritize work less as they near the end of their lives. Many patients in hospice and palliative care regret focusing on work when they could have been enjoying spending time with their family. Evangelista Luisa Lopez grew up in Santa Fe province, Argentina, and moved to Mar de la Plata at 74, a 7-hour drive away with her family when she was 82. Lopez wished she had traveled more in her life. Older Americans also regretted not having traveled more, especially when they were younger. If you're to make a decision whether you want to remodel your kitchen or take a trip, choose the trip.
Pretty cool. I mean, that's all true, right?
I mean, yeah, that's insane though. But if you live a life with the end in mind, saying like, what do you want people to say at your funeral about yourself?
He was a good guy.
Well, that's way too general and superficial. What the hell? Like, I mean, most of the time we just get lost in these stupid bickering and fights between people. Oh, I think I'm from team A, you're from team B, or money.
People don't understand that they will not take money with them.
Life is short.
They will not take it. You gotta enjoy, you know?
That's the thing. But
like
for just think about it. We're just like most people are stuck in a rut.
Mm-hmm. But if you're sacrificing everything and like not letting yourself for any like...
But you know what's the problem that I've seen myself making this mistake very often?
What is
It's
it?
like thinking about the future, like something good is coming, but it's never coming.
Yeah, you
like,
kind of like procrastinating.
No, like, in 2 years I'll be this, so I'll be doing this, so I'll be doing that. Or many people say, when I finish school, I'm going to do this. Or when I graduate, I'm going to get this.
And then you find another
when I get this
checkpoint.
job, when I get this job, when I get the raise, when I get the promotion,
Yeah,
when I get the
that's
house,
what people do.
when I get the trip. But then the trip comes, the house comes, the promotion comes.
And then you need
and you're the same. You're the fucking
more
same.
excuses. Yeah.
So my sister had this thing that always made me laugh. My father always would say, she said, like, your sister always said that when she was 18, she was going to do great things. Like she's going to grab the sky with her hands. He said always, no? And that really made me think. It's like, okay, you're 18. It's like, well, just look around you. Everything looks the same. Actually, I have more responsibilities now that I have to take care of.
Yeah.
So, working too much, not spending time with loved ones,
Not traveling.
not having kids. So you see, everything is here. So we have a blueprint. Like we know from people. But sometimes we just say at the moment, yes, we gotta focus. We're motivated to focus this, to do this life.
No, we forget.
This. And then just finish, get out of here, you just go and you come back to your old routine. It takes really some effort to think actively. What was the last time where you were alone with your thoughts?
Me?
Yeah. Like no electronics, no phone, no TV.
Whenever I go to sauna,
just silence.
Whenever I go to sauna, I think.
But you're still doing something.
No, I just sit and think.
Yeah, but you're still doing something. You're in.
Oh, like during some certain activity.
Yeah.
Okay, but you mean just like sit?
And just think about your life. Think.
Well,
deeply.
I do it from time to time when in the bed before bedtime. I put the music and I just.
You put the music though.
Yeah, it's giving me more.
So it's never.
Okay, so then like without that, I don't remember. How about yourself?
Me neither.
Yeah.
There's
It's
always
either
something.
music or.
We are so overwhelmed where our attention is really pulled in every different direction.
Not much meditation.
Meditation.
That would be nice, yeah.
Solitude. In this case, solitude can be a good thing. You need to be alone with yourself more often and think about plan. think, have a plan, you know?
Yeah.
Just think about what do you want to be in a year, in 2, in 5.
That's true. It's
Maybe
pretty interesting.
journaling would be a great thing too.
Pretty interesting, yeah.
Well, the thing for me is that I start doing these things, and then after a while, if I skip one day, then I skip it all altogether, and that's
So you mean like writing down every day? Like
every
little-
morning.
Like, oh. I
Like
used
write
to-
down, and this is what I'm gonna do today. This is what I
Oh.
want to accomplish today.
Oh, really? Because
And then at night, you go and revise that, and you
Oh.
write down again. What have I learned? What have I done?
So I have a little different thing. Back in the day, I was just every night I was just writing how was my day and what I did and what I'm grateful for.
Oh, that's nice. That's a good way.
But I stopped it. It would be nice to, and it was on the paper. I still have this somewhere. I was doing that for like a couple months, and every day and then it's kind of nice because then it's kind of like picture. You look at this page, you read it, and you already see the picture, like those people who were around you, who you mentioned in the note, what you did. You can imagine and go back with the memory.
It's like a story that
It's
you
pretty
wrote down
cool.
a story.
I recommend.
Yeah, you just put down your thoughts on paper, basically.
Yeah, maybe I should start doing it again.
Yeah.
Huh.
Maybe by slowing down, by thinking more, we can be a little bit more conscious and think about thinking more about ourselves and saying, well, wait a minute, why am I doing this behavior? You know, what am I sticking around with that person? What is that person bringing to me? You know, see like negative traits or something, identify people that put you down. Just hang around with people that are positive and that lift you up.
Totally. Yeah. Pretty
Yeah.
interesting. Well,
So my boss said something yesterday. I told him I couldn't have chosen a best supervisor. I said to him yesterday. He said something like, we sometimes talk about music, and he's great music lover. He has like 1,100 vinyl discs.
That's a lot.
He's a great guy. We sooner or later he's coming here. It's crazy.
That's awesome.
It's good. He said something. He said, I see. He said like it's been a good thing that that you were hired, because
Yeah.
it's like we, and the team is great. It's just 3
That's
people
awesome.
of us. And he said like sharp irons sharpens iron. You know, it's a way of saying that with somebody you confront your ideas, and I come from a different perspective. He comes from a different perspective, and we both grow and gain
Go
something.
up. Yeah.
Yeah.
Very good. Very good.
And that's a great thing.
Should be everywhere in every friendship, relationship.
Yeah,
right?
my dad told me always, like, hang out with people that are better than you, that are smarter than you, not with people that are
Because then you grow.
less. Yeah, otherwise you get dumber. It's easier to get lower
Totally.
and lower and lower.
Totally. Yeah.
So, well, we hope we left
Yeah.
something for you to think about, folks. And
I think we're in the deep end.
we are in the deep end. so, well, the episode will come out Friday, tomorrow.
Hopefully.
And hopefully, depends on Charlie. Actually, he's a night owl, so
No, I don't do that. I just the worst is like the uploading part, because even though my internet has good download, the upload is a pain in the ass.
Yeah.
Like I have to leave the computer overnight, because otherwise it will just not.
yeah.
Yeah. Thank you very much.
Well, thank you very much, and
We'll see you next
see you
time.
next time. Woo!
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
I'm just as surprised as you.